Hi everyone. It's been a long weekend. Work yesterday, job interview this morning. Today, I mean right now. It's Sunday, 27th, 2016, in the afternoon, 3 o'clock here in Quebec. I came to this place for a job interview, and when I saw the name, because I didn't heard the name of the company before I came in. I didn't know. I should ask him if it was a physical labor. And people might ask, what's the difference between physical labor as you're doing right now at Mr. Lube, or physical labor doing for a delivery company? The difference between Mr. Lube is that lifting a tire, the tire has its own inertial strength. So if you pick a tire, you roll it up, you grab by the hub, it will spin in your hand and lift itself up. Seriously, it's called centrifugal force. So no matter how much a tire weighs, you can always spin it in a way that it's going to rotate itself in your hand and get itself up there. So I don't hurt my back doing tires. And a delivery company like they're doing, they want me to use a forklift or these two-wheel lift there. I don't know what you call them in English. A little trolley lift there, and carry a lot of weight. So no, I can't do that. Sorry, my back is just getting by enough with just a tire job. I'm not gonna start doing moving job, no matter how much it pays. My back can't take more shit like that. I'm a driver. I'm a delivery driver. I can drive 12 feet long, 14 feet long, 16 feet long, and 21 feet long cube truck without any problems. But driving to go deliver furniture and stuff like this, and having to lift it myself, out of the question. I'm not going to climb stairs with a fridge in my hand with a coworker or stove or whatever. I'm going to break my back, seriously. This what happened to me last summer when I hurt my back. That was it. That was the last draw, and my back cannot take anymore. So it's just sad because I was looking forward for a new job, and guess I'm gonna follow through and keep on. C'est quoi si tu veux y aller? Vas-y. Ah ouais, se voir rouler à ceinture, c'est 50 ici. It's 50 kilometers, and she's tailgating me. Fuck, get out of my ass. Seriously. So I'm gonna pull through with this for the winter until I can find something that will actually pays. Because I don't want to, right now I'm comfortable at Mr. Lube. I just have some minor things to learn still, which won't be very long. And it's not far from my home. It's easy. It's stuff I've done before. It's not. Yeah, it's exhausting because I'm on my feet all day, and it's a lot of work to manage, but it's good exhaustion. It's physical work that made me lose weight, which is a plus for me. So I'm not complaining about that, and I'm gonna pull on with this. But if something comes along around the range of $17 or $18 an hour, I'll take it right away. I got a company in Chambly that called me last week. They wanted electrical assembler for their product, and like I say on my previous video, the only issue was it wasn't full-time, which I can't afford because I need full-time right now. I need to get back financially on my feet, and with the work I'm getting from my personal company, it will help cover things, but I need like a very steady job, something that will secure some money for a long period of times, and something where I'll be comfortable. And if I find something in the range of $15 an hour, I'll do it, and I'll work on this side at the same time. I'll work 6 days a week like I used to do before. Yesterday I finished installing the LED system on my customer Jeeps, and it took me 6 hours of work, and it wasn't a full setup, but when I'm done with this Jeep, it will be a complete setup. His Jeep will be what Committed does completely, and obviously it's not cheap. This is why I'm not getting work all the times, but it's a good product that I make. You know, it's improving the lighting in the car. It makes a world of difference. It just cheer people's up, you know, when they get in their car and they have a shit more light. Sorry about that, but going from one dome light to 7 light that lit up every corner of the car, it's a world of difference, you know. So that's what I'm gonna see this week, if I can get a rendezvous with my mom's boss and suggest if I can either rent a space in his shop, because he has a huge dealership. He has a huge shop that is empty now, and or if he wants to employ me doing that, because that could be an option that will bring some revenue. It's I don't know why car company like Ford, GM, Dodge, Chrysler, whatever, they don't go to a certain extent to lit up the inside of the car. I don't know if they consider everyone's a drug dealer and they don't want any lights inside their car, but some people would like to have light in their car to see what they're doing. I remember when I started Committed lighting solutions, one lady got hold of me when she saw me at the electronics store, and she saw that my car was all lit up, and she say, "Did you did that yourself?" I say, "Yeah, I did that myself. It's my company. I'm doing that for a living." And then she say, "Can you do my minivan?" And then I say, "Okay, no problem." And then she had her own idea, because she was very creative, and she say, "We're gonna do both sides of the pillars from front to back, because the Honda has a straight line." She said, "We're gonna put LEDs there from front to back, and then we're gonna do every floor so I can see everything on the floor, and we're gonna change every center dome light." So it took me the better half of 2 weekends to do her entire truck. And then she say, "I'm working at my truck very often, and the little 120 volt outlet that's inside the truck that comes with it is not strong enough for everything I have." So what can we do? And then I say, "We can add an inverter." So that's what we did. We add up an inverter, and then she say, "That's not enough. I'm tired of working with the computer on my laps. Can you install a table that's removable?" And I say, "Yeah, they sell that on the internet. I can buy one for you if you want." So she said, "No, just give me the address and I'll go and buy it and I'll come and install it." So we did 3 weekends of work on her car, non-stop. She was very happy. This job ranked me $900, and she was the most happy woman I ever saw in my life. She said, "Now I can work in my minivan, and I can do everything I need, no problem. I can bring the kids, no problems." So it's been 2 years, no call whatsoever. That means everything's been going fine. I think I'm gonna write her an email recently to see like where she is, because our SUV, our minivan was brand new back in the days, back 2 years ago. So it still she's a real estate agent, so maybe it's reaching her age. Maybe the SUV is reaching his age. The minivan is reaching her age, and it's time for a change. So I should call her and go see her, tell her I have new technology at my disposal. Maybe she'll be happier with new stuff. So that's how I grew. But when you come to people and you say I'm charging $200-300 to install light in cars, they don't see the how and why, because they have no clue how much work it involves. You know, when I told you I did the Jeep, my customer's Jeep recently, about a month ago, and it took me 14 hours to do the first stage. Try to understand how complicated it is to pass wires to the entire body, to connect at the right place, to dismantle dash parts, console parts, to move everything, to access everything and pass wire everywhere just to have the lighting. You know, it's not the actual light that's expensive, it's the work that follows with it. And my hourly rate is not, it's not cheap, but it's not expensive either. If you consider that a car electrician, usually at a dealership, they will charge usually between $65 and $85 an hour, depending which company you work at, you go for. So $20 an hour for a car electrician that's going to install light in your car is pretty cheap. And sometimes it just takes 1 hour or two. It doesn't take long because they just want the dome light to be replaced with something brighter. So that's for me, that's an easy part as well. It's easy money. Sometimes they just want the dome lights and something in the trunk and something in the hood, which take usually 4 or 5 hours. That as well. So it all depends, you know. Anyway, in regard to the job interview, that went really short because I asked him if it was physical labor, and it said like, no, I'm not doing this kind of physical labor. I'm not in shape anymore for that. I'm not in bad shape, you know. I have a good cardio and I have an average muscle mass with belly mass. Yeah, I do have a belly, and but it's my back that can't take it anymore. My back just had enough of my abuse, and it's telling me very, very often. I can feel it, the heat in my lower back, and I'm always afraid that my discs are gonna snap again like last time. Last time it was very loud and very painful. I almost fell to the ground, and I carry on my week of work even though my back was hurting. I should have taken the entire week off, but unfortunately didn't win the lottery yet, so still have to work, which is very obnoxious for someone that participates at the lottery every day. I think the least of thing would be to pay me back one day. I won the lottery 10 years ago, and it was just a small amount, $5,000. But I wouldn't complain to get another break like that. If I was to win $5,000 again, I could take the winter off and then really seek a decent job, like work on my own case, knowing what's going on in my life, and seek a better job. You know, in life, you do what you can with what you have. So it's the same thing when it comes to jobs. You seek a job that you can do with the skill that you have, but just like people don't see that my skills are 24 years of accumulation. So you can put aside the will that you need a little paper that says you can do a job, and just count on me that I can do the job. But unfortunately, most people that I meet for job interviews, they're way younger than me. They're millennials, and they're the new generation, and they don't grasp certain concepts in life. Wow, this place has grown. I haven't passed here in many months, and it's already full of new development and buildings and apartments. Wow. Seriously? Oh, bumpy. So that's pretty much my day. Quiet Sunday. If I would have known, I would have not even get out, but at least I went out for some fresh air. On this note, guys, have a good day, everyone.